A little late on that split.
Your patience is about to be rewarded. Pokemon Tournament Challenge Cup Master Ball. The opening blows are about to be exchanged in a furious battle between level 75 Pokemon.
So whenever you hear a fire type in the first fight, you should be really happy. It's a predominantly bug type team, but it could also be a flying type team. Well, I guess I use Type Beam. I use Type Beam.
It can't move.
I might die to 2 Swifts. No joke.
There's the attack.
Thankfully, no. Hyper Beam being left makes it hard for me to know where my fire move is, but it's also going to be Fire Punch. I have never had Hyper Beam Magmar, let alone Hyper Beam plus Fire Blast Magmar. And there's the Gyarados I was expecting to find. There's like a 1 in 0 chance that I have Thunder Punch.
The smoke screen went up.
It's reasonable. My best guess is I might have Curse. It's a small chance I have Curse. Maybe Swagger. That's fine. Still, Fire Blast is pretty good on Magmar. There is nothing good that can come from this Vaporeon.
What's next? That didn't accomplish much. What'll it do? That didn't do much. These Pokemon are equally thick. There's plenty of fight left in both of them. Wow, that's changed. What now? It's not very effective. Both battlers still look fresh and ready for more. There's the attack. The hit lands right off. The target is weakened further. What's this? Oh, that was weak. The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle. How's that? Hammer where it hurts.
Nice crit Shadow Ball.
What's next?
This is an okay Vaporeon, not gonna lie. This is actually a reasonable Vaporeon set. Surf Icy Wind with Shadow Ball. That Gyarados didn't miss a single hit. You know what that means? When we get to the 7th fight, I'm gonna miss every single hit.
Oh, it's Heracross.
Heracross?
The last Pokemon.
Heracross probably kills with Mega Horn, which is a shame.
There's the attack.
Luckily we're faster, so he could always miss.
Yes, it's a hit. There it goes. Hit. That inflicted some damage. The white-hot battle.
It's definitely limited this next Surf. I don't think Surf 2 KOs from Vaporeon.
A furious attack.
But it's pretty close. It did.
That was good.
The crowd was cheering.
There
Now normally when you get a kill with a move, the announcer announces it. Ride that surf. But because the announcer said ride that surf when Gyarados killed my Magmar, he can no longer say ride that surf. So my audio cue for knowing whether or not a move would kill is if the audience is cheering. For example, if it's a neutral hit, the audience is never going to cheer. If it's a super effective hit, they're kind of cheering. If it's super effective and it kills, they keep cheering and you can hear them cheering just as it fades out. Like it's like proportional to the health bar or something. Like they're cheering as long as the health bar is up or something. I don't know. So I didn't get to see my third, but I'm leading with Vaporeon. Vaporeon should have a nice time. It can take a lot of hits, and it's faster than a lot of Pokemon. Nice Nidoking. I probably don't outspeed Nidoking.
Here's the first move.
No, maybe not.
Great hit. Ride that surf.
Thankfully, Surf Focus. If I had to do 2 Surfs this turn, I was thinking of switching.
Perfectly.
But thankfully, it killed.
One hit. That was just too quick.
So now you get to see an instance like this, where Surf gets all the kills. They'll say moves like, now one more, with the finishing shot,
Oh, it's right up.
things like that. And I'm not even worried about a Quick Claw Earthquake.
Number of remaining
However, I am worried about a Quick Claw Earthquake crit, because that would kill.
That's it.
That's it, is another line. Whenever you're just constantly killing with the same move,
It collapses.
they all just kind of,
One hit.
they get new lines, new audio cues from them.
This has turned into a one.
So anything here on the end is fine. I'm guessing it's goal over Steelix.
Oh, it's Steelix. It's down to the last
If he had
Pokemon
Donphan, he would have gone Donphan second.
The number of remaining Pokemon is
Donphan
3-1.
is the least likely, quote
Will
unquote,
this do it?
to die to a Surf, but it dies to a Surf.
Out of there.
Donphan is the bulkiest Pokemon he has that doesn't get OHKO'd by water or grass types.
Last Pokemon goes
And Steelix
back.
has, I think, less HP and less Spidef, or roughly the same Spidef as Donphan, so that's why. Donphan just has the most HP. And as a result, he's more likely, quote unquote, to survive a super effective hit, but he never does. If you have a decent water type, usually you just sweep, like I did there. So now we have a continue, and we don't know most of our team. Which sucks because we really need to find an electric type.
We've been here in Pokemon Stadium. The roar of the crowd signals the start of the third round.
I think that was a
They go into battle.
Ursaring.
Switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice.
Maybe a Kangaskhan, but most likely an Ursaring.
Oh, it's Nidoking.
A really cool team. Too bad I'm weak to Earthquake.
There's the attack.
Surf.
It's super effective. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare? Ride that surf.
It wasn't Ursaring.
Drill no weakness. Oh, it will last.
What could possibly make that sound and be a water type? It's not for Alligator.
So, what will
It's not
be the
Kingdra, it's not
next
Omastar, it's not
Pokemon?
Kabutops, it's not Lapras, it's not Tentacool,
Pokemon emerging from
not
its
Cloyster.
Pokeball. The number of
Blastos!
Pokemon
What an
is
idiot.
2 to 3.
That was Blastos.
Track that tail whip. Their defense stat went down. How's that?
That's not good. Because I think it lives a Thunderbolt.
That was a glancing blow.
And I can miss a Thunder. And I might get 2 KO'd. And I might not even find it. Double team.
Ah, it raised its evasiveness. What'll it do?
Please miss.
The hit glanced right off. It used its held item to restore HP. The heated action continues.
My move is probably up, but I'm gonna check down.
Here it comes! Thunder! No, that didn't
Yep.
connect.
Just dodge.
What now?
Just dodge. Please.
Great hit!
Somehow I'm alive.
A hot battle is unfolding. Ah! A powerful blow.
Good. Maybe his last is Cloister and
A single hit
Poliwrath.
brings it down. We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon.
And maybe my double team actually works.
Oh, it's Lapras! Will this Pokemon
Lapras dies to
avenge
Thunder.
the honor of its fallen
Lapras
comrade?
has inaccurate moves, like Hydro Pump and Blizzard.
A sharp attack.
Just hit.
It's super effective.
Nice.
There's the attack.
Interesting.
That's it. There it is. Knockout.
So normally, Thunder from Jolteon kills a Lapras. Thunder
Just
usually
one
kills.
Pokemon remains.
Didn't kill this time.
Oh, it's Sizzle. It's down to the last Pokemon now. One Pokemon faces two.
Please use Metal Claw, and please get the attack raise.
How's that? A light hit.
Fury Cutter could work here. No joke, Fury Cutter could work here.
What's next? Ah, that didn't do much.
He's going for the para.
There's
That's
a
good.
big HP difference between
Him going for the
two
para is
combatants.
really good.
There's the shot.
He got the para.
That inflicted some damage.
I don't get the AI sometimes. It's like they
What'll it
know.
do? A light pack.
Didn't even kill.
The heated action
Please tell me
continues.
this is Fury Cutter and not Cut.
It's a swift attack. Right, that's a hit. Oh, it collapsed.
I don't think I got parried. I think he might have quit claw.
Each team has only one Pokemon left for battle. Oh, it's Vaporeon. This is the last Pokemon. The white-hot battle continues.
I mean, I've lost, but
Commands are made. What now? The hit glanced right off.
I think it was Fury Cutter, and I just got scared.
Hydro Pump. Oh, that's a miss.
Which sucks because I could have actually won this
Unfolding.
if I went for 3 Fury Cutters. But my
That did little
my
damage.
delusioned thinking was, if this is cut, I'm losing and I'm paralyzed.
There it goes. Hit. That was good.
I thought if that was cut, I'm losing because I got paralyzed. Let me look for Quick Attack. But
And there goes
no, it's
the
definitely
battle.
Fury Cutter. I could have won if I kept going for Fury Cutter, but I thought I got paralyzed, so I was hoping to find Quick Attack. I don't know what I was thinking. What I was thinking was, let me find Quick Attack to win this fight. And I didn't. Dang, I could have won that for sure. That's okay. I know our team now. What was the last Vaporeon? I'm still gonna pick Scizor, I think. I'm not thrilled about Scizor, but Fury Cutter spam is pretty cool.
The roar of the crowd signals
I have no idea what that sound is. I mean, I know it's Blastoise. It might be Gyarados. I'm an idiot. It might be Gyarados. Which would explain why it didn't kill me in 3 hits. I'm an idiot. That was Gyarados. I was like, there's no way that's Blastoise. It was definitely Gyarados. No Lapras. Now, this Vaporeon lives a Thunder. What makes this worse is I have no idea what my up move is.
There's the shot. No, that didn't connect. There's a big HP difference.
I'm hoping it's Bite. Shadow Ball's acceptable. The worst would be Takedown.
What's that? A light hit. It managed to hang in there.
I think that was Bite. I have the shower's on right now and I can't hear anything.
Yes, it's a hit. It used its held item to restore HP. It's a fierce battle. Bite.
Good.
Bite. That's a hit.
Bite, Thunder, it's one of the best Jolteons.
This has turned into a one-sided battle. Oh, it's Lapras! This is
Does
the
have
last Pokemon. The crowd's
I am now
excitement is
confused.
building from this heated battle. There it goes! A powerful blow.
Good.
What now?
I should live this one. Maybe.
Hit! That was good! They're both hanging tough.
My guess is Hydro Pump did exactly half and then activated my berry.
How's that? That was a
Flinch.
glancing blow.
Flinch. Flinch.
Oh, it flinched! The heated action continues. Now one more. Wham!
Thunder is a 30% chance to
There are no
miss,
more remaining
and Bite is a
Pokemon.
30% chance to flinch. I would have missed with Thunder that turn.
There goes the battle.
Moving on. Getting a Canadian here was huge. I would have had to switch. I should have switched actually, but I went for the Bite anyway. So I have no idea what my last is. Scissors interesting in this fight. Scissors very interesting in this fight. I'm gonna lead with my last. I think I would rather have Nidoking and Sizzle. So basically my bottom row. But I'm gonna lead with my last because I think it's either a Psychic type,
This is round
or a
4.
Ghost type, or a Fighting type. Dodrio is acceptable. As long as it has Drill Peck, this is a very good pick. Come on, Drill Peck. Now normally when I get Dodrio, my flying moves are up and down.
What's the opening gambit? That did little damage.
As you can see, I had Mud Slap on my left. I died a cross chop.
Down. There's the attack. Whoops, that missed. Sparks are flying. Competitor.
Please don't be Swift Peck.
A furious attack. Man, that worked perfectly. Vicious attack. Great hit.
Ooh, I lived.
It's a big battle. Hacking. Right, that's a hit. Oh, knockout. That KO will bring out a new Pokemon. Oh, it's Machamp! The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle. They're eyeing each other warily.
I had to think very carefully if I wanted to risk losing either king. I think I can deal with Snorlax just fine. I have Fury Cutter. As long as it's not a Fire Punch Snorlax, I should be able to beat a Snorlax.
What'll it do? Oh, that was weak. How will this Pokemon switch
Now we can finally learn where our Earthquake is.
A sharp attack.
Good.
Hit! That was good.
Ice Punch?
There's the attack. Ah, that didn't do much.
Still close.
They're both hanging tough.
Interesting. Cross Chop might be a 3
There's
kill.
the shot. That's it.
Hopefully it just misses. It's probably gonna hit and crit.
Whoops, that missed. The heated action.
Then maybe his last is Blissey.
Hang on, Earthquake. Yes, it's a hit.
Blissey dies to 2.
There it is. Knockout.
Blissey probably doesn't kill with anything except Blizzard.
Just one Pokemon remains.
It's Porygon 2.
Oh, it's Kangaskhan. It's down to the last Pokemon now. Sparks are flying from both competitors.
I think I got
Demands
Scissor.
are made. The trainer's switching
I'm putting a
Pokemon.
lot at risk here to get a continue. I don't think Kangaskhan typically learns Fire Punch. I know it learns Thunder Punch, and I know it learns Ice Punch.
It used its attraction.
It could also learn Fire Blast.
Hey, it
Also, our
became
Scissor's a boy.
attracted to the opponent. What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle? What now? A light hit.
Bite. Good.
Ah, it raised its evasiveness.
I was thinking that Middle Claw would be down, but I'm an idiot. Middle Claw should always be right. Middle Claw will be the opposite of my bug move.
What's this? That didn't accomplish much.
Very interesting.
There's the attack. A light attack. Ah, it raised its attack power. They're
Perfect.
both hanging tough.
Bite's doing nothing. Middle Claw 2 KOs now.
How's that? Oh,
That is to say,
was
it will
weak.
kill in 2 more hits.
Oh, it flinched.
Nice flinch.
The crowd's excitement
But I've got
is
double team on,
building this
so
heated battle.
RNG's in both our favors.
What's that? Ah, that didn't do much. What'll it do? Hit! That was good. A hot battle is unfolding.
I would go for Swift here sometimes, but
What now? It's not very effective. Oh, it flinched. It's a fierce battle.
I can't keep track of how much damage Bite is doing from a Kangaskhan to a
What's
Scizor.
this? That didn't accomplish much. It appears to be attracted to the other Pokemon. Sparks are flying from both
So I have to listen very
competitors.
carefully to the announcer every turn to see when he says they're both on their last licks or something.
There's the attack.
Granted, he never says that,
was
but
weak. Uh-oh, it's still immobilized. The white-hot battle continues.
I need to listen for when he says we're both low on HP so I can switch.
How's that? Ah, that didn't do much. This Pokemon is very much attracted by the opponent. The heated action continues. What's next? It's not very effective. It appears to be attracted to the other
Haven't dodged a
Pokemon.
single time.
The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle. What'll it do? That didn't accomplish much. This Pokemon is very much attracted by the opponent. They're both hanging tough.
I think we're both in the yellow.
What now? Oh, that was weak. It appears to be attracted to the other Pokemon. A hot battle is unfolding. What's this? Ah, that
Hasn't
didn't
missed
do
a
much.
single bite.
This Pokemon is very much attracted by the opponent. They go into battle pose. There's the attack. It's not very effective. Uh-oh, it's still immobilized. Sparks are flying from both competitors. How's that? That didn't accomplish much. Nope, it still can't move. The white-hot battle continues. What's next? Oh, that was weak. It appears to be attracted to the other Pokemon. The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle. What'll it do? Ah, that didn't do much. This Pokemon is very much attracted by the opponent. They're both hanging tough. What now? Whoops, that missed.
First miss all game.
It appears to be attracted to the other Pokemon.
Every single fight, we've had some variation of Mud Slap, Sand Attack.
What's this? It's not very effective.
Finally.
There's the attack. Yes, it's a hit. That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
And that was like 40 bites, and only one of them missed. Just absolutely insane. I can tell you right now, I'm gonna miss every single hit going into the 7th fight, the way this RNG is playing out. Like with no +1, +2 misses, accuracies going on, I guarantee you, 7th fight, I will not hit a single move. It's gonna be dreadful. I haven't even thought about this fight. I'm so like distraught from that fight. I have no idea what I was supposed to be thinking about this whole time. Dojo would make sense here. Even Vaporeon makes a little bit of sense for Exeggutor exactly. If I have to deal with Exeggutor, I have to deal with Exeggutor. I'd rather have something to help deal with the fire types. This Rapidash will Fire Blast if it has it, or Sunny Day if it's Flamethrower.
The sunlight has turned harsh. A powerful blow. One Pokemon is still capable of going up, but the other one looks tired.
Why did an Earthquake not kill a Rapidash? How bad is Nidoking?
A sharp attack. That's it.
He did have Fire Blast. Interesting.
Hang on. Earthquake.
I wonder how the game knew.
Yes, it's a hit. Oh, and
How the game
down
knew
it
that
goes.
Earthquake wouldn't kill, and so the AI knew to go for Sunny Day. It's remarkable what the AI will do in this game, just because it knows the RNG will work.
Oh, with Venusaur.
What's interesting about this Venusaur here is, I think it's going for Solar Beam, right? But this Venusaur could just as easily go for Earthquake, knowing I have
Pokemon is returning to its
Magmar in the
Pokeball.
back. But the good news is, because this Venusaur also knows I have Vaporeon on my team, it might go for Solar Beam more than Earthquake, if it had Earthquake.
How's that?
Crazy.
That didn't accomplish much.
And now we Fire Blast spam to victory.
What impact will this Pokemon
I should be faster,
have on the battle?
and I should kill everything with Fire Blast.
Wow! That struck home.
Later, dog.
Whoa! KO'd by one hit.
That was just too easy.
Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Arcanine! It's down to the last Pokemon now. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2-1.
I think Fire Blast is stronger still.
What'll it do? It's not very effective. It dug its way underground.
That's what I thought would happen.
The sunlight has grown weaker. With the harsh sunlight softening, the battle conditions...
I was thinking of going
appear
hard
to be
Nidoking on his dig and
Here
Earthquaking,
comes the
but I don't think
Pokemon
Nidoking's
switch.
faster. So I'm happy with my decision to Fire Blast first and then switch to Vaporeon on the sun going down.
Oh, it's Vaporeon!
And this is why I choose Vaporeon over
What's
Dodrio.
next? A light pack. How will this Pokemon...
No, I should be
the
slower.
flow of battle?
Dig should be his strongest move.
There's the attack. That was a glancing blow.
I left 3 of those.
Ride that surf.
Whew. 3 continues in a row. This
Ah.
Whew.
The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
I just realized all my Pokemon have accuracy moves. I bet you my Nidoking has Sand Attack too. I've got Smoke Screen, Sand Attack, Nidoking, Double Team Scizor, and don't I also have Double Team on Magmar? No, Smoke Screen, what am I thinking? I don't know, whatever. Alright. Jolteon, Vaporeon. On my last slot, Nidoking is usually a good choice, but I think I'd rather choose Scizor because it's got a decent moveset, and it deals with the same Pokemon I want Nidoking to deal with, bar electric types. Good old Typhlosion. I should have gone straight to Vaporeon there. I was thinking about it. But this is fine.
Oh, it's Rhydon!
This is fine.
What's the opening gambit? That caused no damage at
I should have
all.
gone hard Vaporeon though.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Also, the argument for Scizor over Nidoking is dealing with Pokemon like
This
Exeggutor.
Pokemon is switching out.
Even though I do have Bite on Jolteon, Scizor has a better matchup versus most of the same Pokemon as Nidoking, and has the benefit of having a good advantage over Exeggutor. Good news is he went for Rollout, so he took the least amount of damage, and we get the kill. And then if he has no Grass type, we just win. Another thing to note is if he didn't go for Rollout, he could have switched to something like a Grass type, Meganium per se. And then we would have been in a really tough battle, because then we'd have to constantly be switching Scizor in, Scizor out, Scizor in, Scizor out.
Will this Pokemon avenge the honor of its fallen comrade? The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2. This battle's outcome is still far from certain.
I was trying to think if I could manipulate the AI to go hard into Typhlosion, but I don't think it will. So I'll just go hard into Jolteon myself and start dropping Thunders. I'm not worried about getting to continue this fight. If I do or I don't, doesn't matter. I just want to win this fight. And to do that, I need to make sure Jolteon doesn't get crit by Hydro Pump or something stupid.
What'll it do? It's crit by paralysis.
Paralyzed Cure. Paralyzed Cure. Oh, that's right. This is my
Pokemon switches
my held
back to
item,
the flow of
Berry
battle.
Jolteon. It's probably Gold Berry.
How's that?
Luckily, his strongest move is Water Gun, which means
It's crit by
my
paralysis.
Scizor is actually a reasonable switch here.
Use this held item to restore HP.
So I'm actually going to go hard
They're
Scizor
both
now.
hanging tough.
And this is another instance where Nidoking would have had a bad matchup.
Trainers switching
While Scizor
Pokemon.
is kind of neutral with water types, you know, having a steel attack, at least it doesn't get OHKO'd by Surfs.
Oh, it's Sizzle.
And this Kingdra only has Water Gun, which is like a 4 KO, maybe 5.
What next? That didn't accomplish much. How will
Alright,
this
so
switched out Pokemon fare?
if he's switching, he's switching. I'm not going to fight that.
What now?
That's what I was afraid of. So that's why I didn't want to double into Kingdra or Vaporeon here.
There's the attack. A light hit.
Fury Cutter would make more sense here.
The white
Fury Cutter
hot
would make a lot more
battle
sense
continues.
here. Water Gun, Dragon Breath, Water Gun, Water Gun, Water Gun. With the chance of missing being there, I'd rather go for Swifts.
What's
I'm
this?
dead in 3 turns
The
anyway.
hit glanced right off.
Is 3 Fury Cutters going to be stronger than 3 Swifts?
What'll it do?
I don't think so.
That did little
So I'd rather
damage.
go for these.
The heated action continues.
However, in an attempt to save it, to get a continue,
How's that? A light attack.
I can go for a switch after this Swift.
What next? That was a glancing blow. A hot battle
Go for
is
one more switch and then I'll
unfolding.
switch.
What now? A light hit. There's the attack. The hit glanced right off. Both combatants appear to be exhausted.
Perfect. Alright.
Here comes a Pokemon.
I think Icy Wind is stronger than Shadow Ball on a Kingdra. It's hard to say.
The Pokemon appears.
I'm going purely off the combination of Vaporeon Slow Attack with a higher base power move,
What's this? Ah, that's
and Icy Wind just being a really
how
weak
will this
move.
Pokemon switch affect
But Icy
the
Wind is
flow of
probably the
battle?
best move.
What'll it do?
Don't paralyze.
It's ripped by paralysis. Ah, it can't.
You know, I was
move.
expecting a Miracle Berry there.
The crowd
Vaporeon
is
seems like the kind of
fighting
Pokemon that would have a
for
Poison Cure Berry
battle.
for toxic users.
How's that? That was a glancing blow. A gust of icy wind. Right,
Good.
that's a hit. There it is.
If I got paralyzed, or if that missed, or if that didn't kill, we had a very small chance of losing this fight.
Pokemon remains.
I don't think Surf OHKO's Typhlosion. I have 2 Pokemon that are paralyzed now. However, I don't think he has anything other than Thunder Punch to 3-hit KO me. In fact, I might 2-hit KO me.
What's next?
Strength.
Nail the weak spot.
Crit Strength.
Yes, it's going down.
I lost. Incredible.
What Pokemon will
Crit
appear
Strength
next?
killed me.
Next Pokemon is
So I went
next.
from almost getting a continue to once again losing to stupid RNG from this game.
Oh, it's low on
I've been
HP.
paralyzed by every single
Number
attack.
of remaining Pokemon
He can go for
is
strength
2 to
here. He
1.
doesn't even have to go for flamethrower or fire blast.
Whoosh, Fire Blast.
Miss.
Oh,
Good.
that's a miss. What's this? A light hit. One Pokemon is still capable of going up, but the other
Miss.
one looks tired. Whoa! Oh my! Missed again!
Crit Swift. Crit Swift.
There's the attack.
Crit Swift.
That did little damage. A hot battle is unfolding. That's it! Yes, it's a hit! Oh, knockout! Just one Pokemon remains.
I still have to go for Thunder here, unfortunately.
The Pokemon appears with a crop. This is the last Pokemon.
Good news is it definitely kills.
They're
Bad news
ready
is
to
Strength
go.
might kill. It might be a damage roll. Fire Blast might miss.
A sharp attack. Hit. That is the
I lived.
damage.
Breakthrough.
It's gripped by paralysis.
No! Now I can definitely go for Strength, and now it's
They're
over.
both hanging tough.
So I've wasted a ton of time for no reason.
A show of strength. Right. That's a
Unreal,
hit.
dude.
There are no more
Unreal.
remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
Sucks is I can't even change my team. Kingdra is the hardest Pokemon to deal with on this kind of a team. Because Vaporeon doesn't OHKO it. Or sorry, Jolteon doesn't OHKO it with Thunder. And it just rocks my team with Paralysis, which is stupid. BS RNG. I'm gonna go with Nidoking. I'm not thrilled. Going with Nidoking, but I'm not thrilled. I'd rather be going with Scizor still.
Leaving just 8 to reach the quarterfinals.
Glad I went with Nidoking.
Switching Pokemon.
Now what's funny is we both can be switching to ground types here. But the good news is I have a better ground type.
Oh, it's Nidoking. What's the opening gap? The hit glanced right off.
Nice takedown.
How will this newly
He should have no
switched
switches for
Pokemon
this
fare?
Earthquake. He might have a flying type, but he shouldn't have any switches. Perfect.
What's this? Hammer where it hurts.
Crit Bite. Give me the flinch. Just do it.
Hang on, Earthquake.
Good.
That struck home.
This game, dude. I'm kidding you not. This has been
Oh,
the
and down
weirdest
it goes.
amount of bad luck I've ever experienced. Almost all of my accuracy diminishing moves
That KO
have
will
not
bring
worked.
out a new Pokemon.
I've been paralyzed almost every single time.
Oh, it's Kingdra.
Here's that Kingdra I was worried about.
The number of remaining Pokemon is...
However, I'm not as worried about it because it's still just a water gun Kingdra. I might live after a crit bite.
What'll it do? Bam! That worked perfectly. Whoa, that was close.
Perfect.
How's that? That's it.
That's all I need.
The white-hot battle continues.
I go Jolteon here.
This Pokemon is switching up. This Pokemon is back for another go. What now? A light bat. How will this Pokemon
If he goes right on,
withstand the flow
happy
of
day.
battle? There's the shot. No, that didn't connect. What next? That was a glancing blow. The heated action continues. There's the attack. Great hit.
Didn't even kill.
What's this? A light hit. It used a gold berry to restore its HP. They're both hanging
I
tough.
bet you bite doesn't even kill.
It bites. Right, that's a hit. Oh, it has no strength left.
Hopefully his last is Executor.
Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Kangaskhan. It's down to the last Pokemon now. It's a fierce battle.
If this is a Thunder Punch Kangaskhan, putting myself in a tricky position. If it's Body Slam, Stomp, Headbutt.
Oh, it's Vaporeon.
Hopefully it's just Dizzy Punch and never confuses.
What'll it do? Hit! That was
Strength
good.
is okay.
What impact will this Pokemon
Strength 3
have on
KOs
the
though.
battle?
So we're not gonna get our continue here.
There's the attack. That's it. A sharp attack. Hit. That inflicted some damage. The white hot.
Kinda wish I went for Icy Wind that turn.
How's that?
Luckily I live.
Yes, it's a hit.
Barely.
It managed to hang in there. What now? That did little damage. Oh, its speed is down. Sparks are flying
This
from
worked out
both
pretty well.
competitors.
Surf shouldn't kill.
Ride that surf.
The clutch.
Great hit.
I was expecting to get no continue. Instead I just surfed Icy Wind, surfed away. I guarantee you that Icy Wind did enough damage that Surf to a KO'd. There's no way Surf to a KO's normally. Glad we got our continue back. Not looking forward to this next fight. Oh, brother, this next fight, dude. This next fight. Oh, brother, this next fight. I don't know what I want. I want Vaporeon for Houndoom. I'm getting a bad memory of losing to Fire Punch Alakazam, so I'm not going to choose Nidoking. I can't choose Nidoking here as much as I prefer to have a ground type to take out things like Gengar in one hit, do damage, but it's a poison type, so it just loses. And I also just lose to Fire Punch Alakazam. Primate. Private Barn Stig.
Vicious attack. Hit. That
But
one
most likely
good.
has Mud Slap.
A furious attack. A powerful blow.
That was a crit.
Taken down with one hit. That was just too
That was
quick.
my way of dealing with Executor. I do have Scizor still, but
This has turned into a vicious battle right off the bat.
I have to let my Vaporeon take damage to continue. Hopefully it just misses.
Oh, it's Vaporeon! It used this held item to restore HP. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 3. Ride that surf!
Why is Vaporeon faster than everything? Do I literally have Quick Claw?
That's where it hurts. Oh, it collapsed! Which Pokemon will join the battle now? Oh, it's started! 2 Pokemon remain on each side. Sparks are flying from
This
both
is just so I can
teams.
see whether or not I'm Quick Claw. Okay, Starmie. Starmie has Psychic. Starmie might have Bubble Beam.
They're eyeing each other warily. The
I need to start double
Pokeball
teaming
is
up.
turning to its Pokeball. Oh, it's Sizzle! What's next? Whoops, that missed. What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle? There's the attack.
Waterfall.
Yes, it's a hit.
Waterfall's a 3 KO.
Ah, it raised its evasiveness. A hot battle is unfolding.
I'm not a fan of this strategy.
What's this? Hit. That inflicted some damage. It's still not going to attack.
But it's my only chance.
It's a fierce waterfall attack. Right, that's a hit.
And this is why I'm not a fan of the strategy.
Go.
It's being diddly if you just die. I could still win. This is totally possible. Problem is, somehow this is not a Psychic Starmie.
Okay.
Maybe it hits Zap Cannon, I lose, and I don't want to deal with this fight if I'm going to get hit by Zap Cannon within the first 2 or 3 shots. Shadow Ball's barely going to 4 or 5 a KO, and I'm not about to go for Sand Attack, so just hit Zap Cannon so I can quit.
No, that didn't connect. A furious attack. Ah,
I would have preferred Bite on Vaporeon.
sparks are flying from both competitors. There it goes. Oh my, missed again. There's the shot. It's super effective. There's a big HP difference
Wow.
between the two combatants.
Shadow Ball 3 a KO is a Starmie.
A sharp attack! Oh, that missed too! Wow, it used Shadow
Give me
Ball.
Golem.
Right, that's a
Give
hit.
me Golem.
Yes, it's
Or
going
Steelix. Please. Do it.
down. Each team has only one Pokemon left for battle. Oh, it's Pinsir! This is the last Pokemon. They're both hanging tough.
I've taken no damage with Vaporeon. He's double teaming.
Ah, it raised its evasiveness. There's the attack.
I think Surf's 2 KO.
Hit. That inflicted some damage. The heated action continues. It's still not going to attack. Will this do it? Oh, that's a miss.
Why couldn't that happen with Scizor, huh?
Hot battle is
This is exactly what I was trying to do with Scizor. Why is his buck more dodgy than mine, you know?
It increased its evasiveness. Will this decide it? Oh my, missed again. The white hot battle continues.
The good news is Pinsir is literally the best Pokemon I could be facing right now.
What's next? The hit glanced right off.
I think that was Seismic Toss, not Reversal.
What about this?
It might have been Reversal. If it's Reversal, then I'm in a really good position.
Oh, that missed too.
Because Reversal does nothing.
It's a fierce battle. There's the attack. A light tap.
It might be Seismic Toss.
Will this decide it? Out of there!
Oh my goodness, dude.
That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
This has been a weird run. I just want it to be over now. We're in a similar predicament with our 6th fight. Only this time I think I'm going to pick Magmar. Vaporeon is the tankiest water type in the game,
Trainer will claim the champion.
so I'm not worried about it dying. Which means I'm not worried about ground types. So I'm okay with using Vaporeon. Alakazam. I'm okay with using Vaporeon here. Because it means I can, or rather, I'm okay with using Jolteon and Magmar because of Vaporeon. If I had Kingdra, I wouldn't be doing this.
Oh, it's stealing.
Although to be fair, I probably would be using Kingdra, because that's the second tankiest Pokemon in the game. Water type.
What's the opening end? It's not very effective.
Okay.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
What's interesting about this is that Vaporeon deals with Alakazam pretty nicely. Shadow Ball's a 2 KO, easily.
Oh, it's Vaporeon!
Dig?
What's this? Great hit!
This is fun.
What impact
I'm more inclined to go for Icy Wind here,
have on the battle? Ride that, sir!
but that's why I wouldn't go for it. I had a feeling he would stay in no matter what.
Drill no weakness!
Now, me taking an Earthquake is pretty bad.
Yeah!
Me taking an Earthquake is a big problem. Because now I'm a lot weaker. I should be coming out of this fight with a win because all 3 of my Pokemon deal with Alakazam, and I can't think of one Pokemon that deals with all 3.
Oh, it's Ursaring!
Probably not Ursa. I mean, I could miss my Fire Blasts and my Thunders. I don't mind losing Vaporeon here. If he's thrashing, though, we're in trouble. Come to think of it, this is the one Pokemon that beats my entire team. With Thrash.
There it goes!
Thrash.
Yes, it's a hit!
Good as this, we live the first one, so we get 2 hits off.
A hot battle is unfolding!
I can't risk Vaporeon because Vaporeon's my way of beating Alakazam.
That's it! It's crashing!
So we gotta go Magmar here and hope to hit Fire Blast.
What Pokemon will appear next?
This fight could be over very quickly.
Oh, it's Magmar! There's a big HP difference between the 2 combatants. Whoosh, Fire Blast!
Good.
Yes, it's a hit! Oh, knockout!
very hard for me to lose now. Especially if I get this Hyper Beam off. Vaporeon, or Jolteon outspeeds Alakazam easily. I think bites it to a KO. If not, it's like a 3 a KO exactly. Or like a 2.1 hit KO. Hyper Beam shouldn't kill, because Magmar doesn't have a great attack stat. Crit Psychic should kill. I lived. Very good. I just needed to hit that Hyper Beam to be happy. That's all I needed to do was hit that Hyper Beam.
It's a fierce battle. The commands are made. A psychic blast.
And Jolteon might live a Crit Psychic. If, by some miracle, Bite didn't kill, or I miss, or any number of stupid things happened, that would force me to take a Psychic. I'm pretty sure Jolteon might live a Crit Psychic. Barely. It's hard to say. But we should just kill right here with Bite, assuming he's not Bright Powder or Quick Claw. What?! He didn't crit. That's all that matters. Yeah, crit would have killed. It's 2 psychics I can live because I have a Gold Berry. Finally. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I got the damage roll that didn't kill. Sure thing, Pico. So we started the timer a little late, so I was using my OBS, which is on a tiniest delay, to do the rest. So, yeah. Interesting team. Mind-crushing run. That's all I can really say. The fact that there was so much RNG at play in every single fight. Just remarkable. And terrifying. But anyway. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. That was my first try after my last run like a week or two ago. Just a heads up for you out there that haven't known already. Next week. Not next week. August 5th. That's a Saturday. At 8 o'clock Eastern time. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be doing the Blindfolded Challenge Cup Master Ball on the Pokemon Speedruns Marathon. You'll find it on Pokemon Speedruns TV. There will be links in my YouTube video down below. It also includes the schedule. And then after the schedule, if you look at the schedule, it'll be at your time zone, so you don't have to figure out what it is. If you look at the time zone, you'll see it. I come after Crystal, I think. No, Crystal is Friday night. I come after... I don't even remember what I come after. I remember I came after something because I wanted to watch that. Pokemon Speedruns 2017. I come after Sapphire, that's what I was thinking of. I knew it was Keyzeron. I knew I was coming after Keyzeron. Sapphire comes before my run, then it's my run, and then after my run is Fire Red Round 2, which is a fun run. So, that's the schedule coming up. And, yeah. So that's everything, and thanks for watching. Peace.